Alright. Everything seems to be in working order. Oh. Well, working order. This sword and hello. Yep. Hello. Need to pop it out. Oh, it's something I haven't heard in a while. This theme. It's going well. I failed my driver's exam again. My theory exam. Or I should say written exam. On one question I failed. That stings. That so fucking stings. One too many wrong answers. It's gonna be a trend, I tell you. I don't think I'll ever pass that written exam. It is just so painful. Just failing on one is just painful. It just is. Yeah. And the thing is, the written exam of a driver license here in the Netherlands over the last couple years has become exponentially more difficult. That's the fun part, Rocketman. I don't fail that. That is the part I always pass. I always pass that part with saying that, okay, I need to press the brakes, I need to let go, or I don't need to do anything. Basically, you either have to press brakes or do nothing. Letting go of gas generally is not even the right answer. You either brake or you don't do anything. Like, I don't even know. But yeah. I just literally failed on one. I had, in the first part, I had 6 wrong answers, which is fine, I'm allowed to have 12. On the second part, I had 2 wrong answers, which is also fine, because I'm allowed to have 2. On the third part, I had 4 too many answers. 4 wrong answers, I should say. And I'm only allowed 3. So when I saw that, the 6, 2, 4, I was like, God damn it. Oh well. Actually not abandoning the game. Who are you? What have you done with Metric? Well guys, we're gonna go to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because Jet Devil wants me to abandon the game. Shall we do that? Go to the gacha Xenoblade Chronicles game? Because Jet Devil wants me to abandon. Finally. I'm actually wondering, is multi-chat even working? Wait, is not even working. One moment, let me get that working. Oh, that was Botrix. I'm not saying, I'm just surprised that I'm not. Fair enough. Haven't really streamed in a while, so it's... Okay, it showed up there. Do we get YouTube? No, I think Botrix needs to enter the chat first. That's well what you get. You don't stream for a while and then one thing after another. It'll probably show up eventually. If not, oh well, YouTube chat is out. Apologies. Finally off the meme. Also, hearing the main bad guy doing nothing but scream is the true Xenoblade experience. I'm not so sure if that is the true experience. Okay, let's remember. Think, think, think. I need to pull up a Google Doc. We were here in Alcamoth. Let's see. Okay, first things first. Oh, we have a quest right here. Who is it? Elior. Let's see, Elior. Do you have with anyone? Oh, Ricky gives a reaction. It's called Starlight Gazer. Sorry, Dumben, you the big guy of the group. You're out. I hope that YouTube chat will work soon. Oh, hey, there it is. Also, you do love waiting in queues for Palace of the Dead. Yeah, it's great. Let's see, does it work now? Oh, yeah, it does, because I just saw the recommend. Okay, there we go. Now it's all working. Okay. You know, okay, before we continue on with Xenoblade. Actually, so I've started work, as you guys may know. Because I have not really been keeping it a secret. That's also one of the reasons why I haven't streamed a lot as of late. And one of my co-workers sometimes brings his gaming laptop. Because we have times where it's just so dead that you may as well bring something to keep yourself entertained. Because there's just no work to do. Seriously. So he was actually, yesterday my coworker was playing Final Fantasy 14 on his laptop. I saw that. Like, I was just like, wait, that screen looks familiar. And he was on the main screen of Final Fantasy 14. We talked a little bit about it, and let's just say I put it up yesterday. I haven't bought a subscription yet. Like, I haven't bought a subscription. I just booted it up. Because, I wanted to see what my username was. Because I want to log on to Mock Station. But I couldn't remember my username or my password, apparently. Because I had the right username. Only all my passwords I attempted were all wrong. So, couldn't remember that. But now I know which one it is. I think. I hope. I have so many variations. But yeah, so we were talking and I also saw that he was in a party. I said, dude, really? You started a dungeon? That's brave of you. You never know when somebody's gonna come by for some help. And he was like, yeah, then you can go, right? Like, god damn it. But yeah, like... oh no. Yeah, he was actually doing Palace of the Dead. But yeah, he's just there playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, really, dude? You're just playing that? He hasn't done Endwalker yet. I told him it's really worth it. Like, it's gonna tie a few knots of the story. That's all I will say about Endwalker, nothing more. Because I know people may not have played it yet and don't want to get spoiled. Although I'm free to talk about it because my stream, you know. But I'll have the respect to not talk about it openly. So yeah, he was just playing there and we started talking. I was kind of looking at the Pictomancer and the... I think it's called Viper job classes. Pictomancer is a ranged magical DPS and the Viper is a melee DPS. So I was kind of looking at that. I was looking at the Shadowbringer, trailer, because that trailer really just kicks ass. It's just such a good trailer, the Shadowbringer trailer. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. It is just so good. I just get chills when I watch it. Like, I was watching it at work yesterday, and I just told my coworker, like, I'm just getting goosebumps. And he said, yeah, I can see. It's just so funny. How that trailer just keeps giving me goosebumps. It's just something. But yeah. So, he kind of made me want to start up Final Fantasy XIV again, but I'm not so sure if that's a great idea. Mainly of these facts. 1. I'm playing Albion Online. 2. I bought a subscription for World of Warcraft to play Mist of Pandaria Remix. Haven't really booted up World of Warcraft the last couple days, but that's besides the point. 3. I have a job. 4. I want to stream. So if we combine these 4 things together, I don't think I can squeeze in time for Final Fantasy XIV. Lest I do the thing that Jetava always expects of me. Dropping a game for the next thing. But I kind of want to avoid that. Hence why I'm also streaming on YouTube. So there's always a VOD type of deal. Like it's always there for people to watch. It's not like after a month or so just sitting doing nothing. It's just gonna be like, yeah, it never happened. I never streamed it. Try to prove it. You can't find proof. Because when I delete all the messages in my stream announcement, you can't find proof I streamed it. Do Final Fantasy XIV new games? Oh, new game plus after Xenoblade 1? I'm not so sure if I'll do that, because I don't really... Well, I get the whole New Game Plus function. It's to re-experience the story without having to reset your character. Or to level a new character. But if I'm gonna do... If I want to play through the story of Final Fantasy XIV again, I'd rather just create a whole new character. And just play a job I haven't really played yet and get a whole new experience with it. I'll probably take a tanking job. That's what I would rather do. Even though it would mean going to the slog called A Realm Reborn. If you don't know what I'm on about, stay innocent. Just stay innocent. A Realm Reborn is a beast. Anyway, so that's what I would do then. If I really want to stream it for the story, I would just start a new game. Just start a new character and play from the beginning and through the whole game. That's what I would do. Even though I have to go through the painful part called A Realm Reborn. But hey, I could potentially do dungeons with viewers then. Without already having a leveled up job, you know? But anyways, I think that's enough of a... Actually, no, not enough catch up yet. So, about Wuthering Waves, I'm not going to continue that. I'm not going to keep playing that. I already yeeted it off my PC. Because... while I do enjoy the combat, the story is meh. Like, I didn't really get grabbed by the first part of the game. Like, I didn't really get grabbed story-wise. And if the story is kind of shit, then the gameplay enough is generally not enough for me to keep playing. So I decided to cut it off right there and then before I started doing things like... how do you call that? Like, swipey. That was my boss card, by the way. The NS business card. Just swipe it all. I decided to stop before that happened. Because, you know, once you go down that rabbit hole, climbing out ain't easy. Also, Viper reminds you of the rival character in 12. Rival character in 12. Final Fantasy 12. I've actually never played 12. 12 sounds like... Did it exist? Because I know Final Fantasy 10. 11 was an MMO. 12, I don't even know. 13 was the whole thing with lightning. Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO. 12 is kind of like in the ether. I don't know much about 12. I don't even hear much of it. I know that people talk a lot about 13 to shit on it. People talk about 10 of how great it is. And Final Fantasy 1 through 9 I also know all exist. But Final Fantasy 12 is an enigma for me. Because we all know... I know Final Fantasy 15. That was the first Final Fantasy on the PlayStation. And Final Fantasy 16 is also on the PlayStation that I know of. It's coming to PC. Funnily enough, you like 13 more than 10. Which is fair. But 13 is being hated by the community because 13.1, 13.2 and 13.3, they're just 3 games. With one story almost. And I don't think a lot of people really enjoyed the combat. Well, maybe of 13.1 the combat was accepted. Let me just see what the Steam reviews say. Like, I have Final Fantasy 13, 13.2, and Lightning's Return. Like, 13, I finished. Yeah, but you're an exception with that opinion. Yeah, it's fair. Mostly positive. What are the actual negative? Too linear, it feels like one gigantic combat slog instead of an RPG. With the ability also... Oh, the ability system also needs work. There's no way to tweak the AI or disable undesired abilities. Great graphics and arts though. As any Final Fantasy game, it still holds up well in that respect. Worth playing once. Now we have 13.2. Let's see what the... Ooh, that's already mixed. Okay, what are they Oh, a friend of mine strongly recommends. Seeing so many mixed reviews, you might wonder why. 1, it's cheap. Are you not? Oh, goodbye. 2, every single problem the port has, crashes, performance DLC, budget effects, has been fixed by the community thanks to modding! Yay! Okay. Turn off Steam Cloud. Game won't work at all if it's on when you begin a save. Yikes. No, the game that doesn't make a game good because you have to download other files. And now we look at Lightning Return, which is mostly positive again. So it's 13.2. That is kind of like not fun being on the clock while playing a Final Fantasy game, which is a genre I typically enjoy taking my time with exploration. Yeah, if you're on the clock with Lightning's Return, like... Really? Clouds? Oh, well. But yeah, like that was kind of like the... Like 12 is just a game that I just don't know. Like, I haven't heard much of it. You're indeed on the clock. You have a time system that's constantly ticks down even if you don't do anything. Ow! That's bad. But anyways, let's just... we've been talking for about 20 minutes. Let's just go on and play the game. Otherwise, we're gonna sit here all day and then we're on this screen. And I don't think people would really enjoy watching me talk and have this on the background. So, yeah. Let's get on with that. Anyway, and when the 13 in-game days are over, you get a final battle no matter if you're ready or not. Oh my god. Okay, one last thing. With a game like that, it's literally... Okay, go to Google. Best way to play X game. Or best route for X game. Search. Because playing a game like that blindly and on your own, way you want to do it, is generally not going to end well and you're going to fail a lot of times and then you finally learn from what you need to do. But yeah. Alright, let us just continue on with Xenoblade Chronicles, otherwise that's never going to get anywhere. Like I said for the third time. Anyways. Oh, what am I gonna do? I need more experience if I want to be like those guys. But that's impossible now. Generic text. Generic text. You're gonna listen to me? Well, I really want to be like Zane and his partner. So that's why I want to know lots and lots about stars. Adventures like Zane and Geralt are always telling people stories. When I grow up, I want to do the same thing too. I realized recently that's my dream. So there is someone called Morel, who knows a lot about stars. But I don't know where she is. She's not around during the day, so I think she's around at night. But I'm not allowed to go out at nighttime. So I don't know what to do. Wait, Ricky, why don't you react here? Wasn't he supposed to... Oh, this is Ryan. Starlight Seeker. Ryan reacts here. Yeah, you guys look like you're busy. Pretty busy too. Don't worry about me. I'll try to do something. Oh, it is Ryan. Get out, Furball. Let the big guy in.
Wanna play?
Wanna play? Generic text. You're gonna listen to me? Okay. There's a lot about stars. Okay, he doesn't know what to do. I got it. So you want us to search for this person, right? Right, leave it to us. But we can't promise anything, okay, kid? But we'll try our best for you. Wow, you guys are really nice. But don't try too hard, okay? Hey, maybe if I ask my mom really nicely, she'll let me... Nah, that'll never happen. Elior, how old are you? Alright, let's accept. Hey, thank you! I'm so glad you're gonna help. Thank you so much. Alright, let's actually check how old is Elior. He's 58 and he's not allowed to leave the house. He's 58 and he's not allowed to leave the house. Anyways, they are around at nighttime, so let's change it to nighttime. Set as active. I know, right? It's just like, huh? Like, how are you not allowed out at nighttime? Like, how is that not allowed? You're 58! No, granted, their lifespan is completely different from ours. Like, 58 years seems like nothing for them. It's just like, you're still a child. Why, hello there. How can I help you with something? I see. A boy who insists to study the stars. An honest interest in the stars. This boy sounds very promising. He will need a telescope if he is to deepen his knowledge. But sadly, I only have one telescope myself. I could make him one if you could get me the materials. All I need are some silver axe plates. I do hope you help. I need to kill Stella X. I'm gonna have to do a lot of stuff. So we need to kill Stella Eggs. 2 silver. Okay. Kill 2 Stella Eggs in Arid Sea. Well, let's just go to Arid Sea then. I'll go to the lighthouse. Like, to go back to the time limit on 13.3, for example. Or just go back to that. Like, I don't mind a game with a time limit myself. But the time limit needs to be something that doesn't progress while you're just standing still. There's a time limit in your JRPG. Wait, you're creating a JRPG. What is this? Magic? I don't like that guy is so close. Bono Nebula.
Everyone, stay on your guard. Everyone, do your best. Don't hold back.
Oh, I should have started with summoning Aqua. Please give me the plate.
Let's stay focused. I can see
Damn.
this isn't pushing you at all.
We also apparently need to kill some Stella X for a generic quest, so this works out nicely. I also need to kill you for something.
Leave this to me. Gale Flash! Your days are numbered! concur.
Your days are numbered. Indeed, I concur.
Summon no restraint.
Just a little chain attack to finish it.
Now we're putting together.
None can oppose us.
We are at one with the battlefield.
Oh, we need to kill that as well. Look at this. We're finding stuff that we need to kill.
Whatsoever.
Don't get careless, guys. I don't have time for small fry.
Flare impulse. Ether is flowing through me.
Get on that.
Let's get closer here.
I'm feeling it. Come on. We can do it. Everyone. This will leave a mark.
Shock. Skill is captivating.
Everyone. Let's go.
Good. Roaring thunder. Cold bolt. Victory.
Impressive. Melia. I knew we can definitely do this.
Almost there. Don't lose start.
Okay, there we go.
Veil flash.
Flawless
You
victory.
finished 20 to 13 Palace of the Dead, so 12 are real-time.
Focused.
So 12 is a real-time JRPG. Wait, what? You have a job system. Oh! Final Fantasy 12. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for.
So this is the legendary Monada. Manifest yourself. Ether is flowing through me.
I'm feeling focused.
Turn to power.
We can definitely
I just hope this guy's not gonna be too much trouble.
Time to unleash a chain attack.
You know what?
Witness my true power.
leave it to me. I feel my power restored. Got it. Split edge.
Damn!
How do you like that? We are at one with the battlefield. This isn't going well. Get a hold of yourself.
Wakey wakey, everyone! Oh, that's just bad. That is bad. That is...
I see it.
That is bad.
My strength is fading.
Yeah, anyone will die with a decapitation.
Yourselves be cowed.
It's a tough fight.
Manifest yourself. Now I see there is strength in unity. Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you've got, Melia.
Oppose me and your destruction is inevitable.
Melia's scary when she's angry.
How is that possible? Oppose me and your destruction is inevitable. I fear I have reached my limit.
Steel yourself. The fight electric dust. We move at the same pace.
I'm looking for my strength is fading.
Oh, they couldn't take the aggro in time.
Body.
Oh.
I am fine now. This is not becoming of the mighty Dumbat. What water? The source of all life. The next one will hit.
Yeah, charge something. Thank you. Now I can run.
Fading.
Hopefully.
Your retreat.
Run! Oh, we need to beat that. Okay, let's try that again. Also, Final Fantasy 12 is the first game that has Virus as a race. One of the main party members is one. Ah.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Everyone, do your best. Don't hold back. Ha! Gale flash.
Roaring
Electric
thunder.
dust. I'm feeling it. Steel strike. This will not.
The fighting spirit is mine. Now I see there is strength in unity.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia. How's that?
Shock. Impressive.
Everyone, let's go. Split edge. Gale flash.
I'm actually just running with boss for now.
Electric dust buster.
Witness my true power. Manifest yourself.
Perfect for a chain attack.
I am prepared for no restraint.
Okay, let's do this chain attack.
Vertical. I feel that.
Leave it to
Oh,
me.
I'll take it. Unfortunately 2 times damage, but still better than nothing. Okay, that was a good hit.
Not bad.
Was that pretty much?
Worldly slash.
Manifest yourself. We are victorious.
Nice job, but we mustn't be careless.
So that's another quest knocked out. See, this is why we just wait with doing those generic quests. You can just knock them out along the way
Everyone,
while you do your named quest.
Victory. I'm ready. Gale slash. All right.
It's just making good use of your time and resources. Oh, that's bad.
I'm ready. Don't get careless, Doc. Electric Gunbuster. We can definitely do this. Gale slash.
manifest yourself. It's flowing through me. Let's summon Aqua.
Thank you, Gunbuster.
Manifest yourself. Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Exactly, Melia. That's the source of our strength.
Damn.
That's all.
I was hoping to use burst and
Huh?
Dumban. Excellent attack.
Leave this to me. Worldly. We can definitely do this. Use a chain attack and finish this.
I shall focus all my ether energy. Roaring thunder. Lead. Manifest yourself. Dumban.
Here I come. Gale slash. Okay, my turn. Bernardo. Basta.
I just went with Buster there because it's an ether type move, so
Not thank you enough. Manifest yourself. I feel the ether. Building within me.
Gale slash.
damn shock scream.
Solution.
It happens so every now and then.
Not a bad battle.
Piece of cake. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I don't get the X silver plating. Wait, what? Tag me. Oh, no, 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 no. We go on those.
Roger.
Fuck.
Okay.
We pulled it.
We can definitely do this.
Start spewing flames of absolution.
With the same pace. Yeah, done that. Dance with me.
Be lightly at your peril.
Give me what you've got, Melia.
Manifest yourself.
Ay, ay, ay.
Manifest yourself. The ether is flowing through me. First,
The time is now.
summon.
All right.
Manifest yourself. Dumban.
Monado Purge.
Manifest yourself.
But I actually have to say, like, my new job, I do kind of like it. Like, I still have quite a bit to learn, but
Manifest yourself. We can definitely do everyone. Prepare for a chain attack.
All right. Do it. Dance with me.
I won't have a lot of damage, but at least I can open the chain with neutral
Finish it.
into neutral
Against the odds. Okay, guys.
and win.
Put it together. Focus on this moment, Shulk.
Thanks for the chain attack damage, which wasn't really that useful anymore.
Not thank you enough.
Oh, thank you. Now I have a plate. That's one of the two. Like, I feel like a game where your choices really matter for the game is just really difficult to make. The only problem you have with Final Fantasy XII is Van, the main character. He's okay, but he is not voiced very well. They hired a 17-year-old kid who has no experience in acting in the dub. The rest of the dub is great. Yeah. Like, giving like voice acting to young people is a risky move. Yes, you could find a diamond in the rough who is really good with a bit of practice, like a bit of guidance. Just train them up. They can be amazing voice actors, and you can generally get them cheaper because you yourself, or you as a voice acting company, put time in them and actually get paid off with a good voice actor for cheaper. Oh, whoops. But it could also happen that you get a voice actor who is complete shite, and you don't have the capital to actually hire a proper voice actor. So they just go with the guy who happened to be there, you know.
Manifest yourself. I feel the ether. Building within me.
Now we're putting together.
Yes, I feel it too, Shulk. Summon flare.
I've ended up have done work in theater except for Van's voice actor.
I knew you could do it. Milia, impressive.
Also recommend you've been typing expensive instead of experience. Is how you type experience, pretty sure. Or just type EXP.
Let's stay focused. Let's press on.
Like I knew what you meant to say there because of your because of the layout of the text, but
Swift victory. I'm ready.
don't worry about it. Like we all make mistakes. So I actually speak of mistakes. So my driver instructor, or yeah, my instructor for driving practical lessons, actually said I'm about 2 to 3 lessons behind on where I should be. Which I was like, oh, I would hope I was a little bit on par, or at least ahead.
We can definitely do this.
Summon bolt. Focus your attack.
Understood. Okay.
But I wasn't.
Electric gut blast. This will leave a mark. Shake your ass. Steel strike.
But I'm also have the issue of
No less from you.
Leave this to me. The time is now.
that I haven't gotten my my written exam yet.
Manifest yourself. Stand
Leave it to me.
I'll do Blossom Dance over a Topple any day.
Choose to fight. Blossom dance. Leave it to me.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
Milia, you think it's not bad. We are at one with the battlefield.
Okay. So we got all we needed, so we can go back to Alcamoth. Well, last week, when I had my driving lessons, the guy after me was holding the steering wheel in a really weird way, which I was like, is that even allowed? Because you know how when you drive, you either have to keep your hands at 2:45 or 9:15, or 10 to 2, or how you want to call it, 10 past 10, something like that. You need to keep your hands like that. What did the guy after me last week held his hands at the bottom of the steering wheel. He was driving like that. I was like, is that even allowed? Like, what? I wanted to say something, but that's not my that's not something I should point at, because that is the job of the instructor. Like, the instructor has to point at that, like, hey, we don't do that. But apparently he is someone who drove a tractor as well, so I think stuff like that kind of carried over. Anyways, impressive. Everything they say about you is true. Such efficiency. Thank you kindly. Right, I'll get started on making the telescope right away. So that was kind of interesting, that he hold the steering wheel that way. Good timing, it's done. I haven't even moved here, ma'am. Please give it to the boy. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. All right, to the kit we go. Change time. Don't bend the pirate. Not just any pirate, but Pirate King. Okay, I need to clean my glasses a little bit. I could just blow that a little bit of... I really don't like glasses. I just don't like them. But unfortunately I have to wear them. Otherwise there are a few things I just can't do. The main one being driving a car. So yeah.
Wanna play?
You got something to give for me from Mirel? What is it? This is a telescope? That's cool. I'm always looking up at the sky. Now I'll be able to see the stars really clearly. Thanks for everything. Here's something to say thanks. This is for you. Alright. Elliot wants to learn about stars so he can become an adventurer someday. He asked you to find Mirel, one of the most passionate astronomers in the capital. The telescope that Mirel made for should help Elliot understand the night sky better. We get days resist too, some money and EXP. Now, he should have another one. If we have... Well, we already did the High Entia Tomb. So he should have another one for us. Because we did Starlight Seeker. But he doesn't. So that means we do not have enough affinity with the Upper Bionis. So we need to do a few other quests before we can continue on there. There are no other requirements, right? No. Okay, let's change the time here again. Who reacts here? Charla. So there should be someone here. I think it's the person over there. I think it's this one. Also, the reason why you compare Gabrand in Final Fantasy XIV to the Viper, because his weapon is a dual blade and turns into a twin blade. Huh. Like, the thing is, I'd actually... Like, this may seem a little bit counterintuitive to fun. But when Dawnbreak, or not Dawnbreak, is it Dawnbreak? Yeah, Dawnbreak. When Dawnbreak actually releases, I highly recommend against playing Pictomancer and Viper. Oh, Dawntrill. Yeah, almost. I knew I was wrong. But then I started doubting myself. But yeah, I recommend against playing Pictomancer and Viper for a week or two. Main reason is, everyone and their mother will be playing that class. You're better off at that point playing a healer class or a tank class. Especially if you want to do dungeons. Because everyone will be playing Pictomancer or Viper. You're gonna get a lot of Vipers and Pictomancer in your dungeon groups. Because everyone wants to play it. They want to play the new shiny stuff, you know. But because everyone is playing that, playing any other DPS at that point is kind of useless. Lest you play Summoner, because then you can just use Scholar for dungeons. But if you play anything else, you really should just play a healer or a tank at that point. Anyways, what a pickle. What should I do? Will you please help me? My daughter has suddenly begun hating Hums and Nopon. She even finds Half-Blood High Entia distasteful. She was perfectly fine with other races up until a little while ago. Then she suddenly changed. I have no idea why either. No problem. I'd like to help her if I could find out why this happened. but she doesn't seem to want to talk to me about it. Maybe she'll talk to you? She hates other races? I've heard that High Entia hate conflicts, but... That's right, normally no one cares. So I've heard some very old texts. Texts which say things about only pure High Entia being acceptable. Old mumbo jumbo. Alright, Ariel's daughter has suddenly decided she hates other races. Ariel wants to find out why. Talk to Lasunia to find out what happened. We get top resist 3 from it. The thing's main is like, well, I don't need to change my class. I know, right? I'm ever so sorry. It's selfish of me to ask you this, but it's nothing to do with you. But nonetheless, thank you very much. Yeah, both classes are DPS, yeah. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with post haste. Yep. Oh yeah, that was Melia's. Gotcha, friendio. Leave it to us, mate. Is that correct, Charlotte? Close enough. That's what Charlotte thinks there. It's close enough. Alright, building bridges. I was not really building a bridge at this point, but you know, I low-key just... Ah, damn it. This Final Fantasy talk is making me want to play Final Fantasy. Bollocks! It's dangerous talk. This is the second time they've done an expansion that have a mage DPS and a melee DPS. Maybe it's a trend. Oh wow, Melia really catapult there. I thought for a second he was a frog jumping. Malefica Road. Not too unusual that a game that releases new content that they follow some kind of routine. She's living up her being a bird person. Anyways, let's talk. What do you want? So Mother has been telling everyone she's worried about me. Well, frankly, who I choose to despise is none of her business. The wings on your head look, how can I say, rather stunted. That means you're half hums. So I'd rather not speak with you if at all possible. Perhaps if you were to bring me 2 pieces of marine marble, then I could be persuaded to tolerate a conversation. You can find marine marbles at Arid Sea. Even a schoolchild knows that. Goodness me. I see you're not just it's not just your wings that are stunted, but your brain as well, apparently. Alright, building bridges is now updated. We now need to find marine marbles. Oh, great. I'll just start at Latale Shore, because I'm not sure if marine marbles are a drop from a monster or if they are an item to find. There, yeah, item mark, okay. Well, I think I already found a marine marble. No, there's a Doomsday Puppy. You know, all this talk about Final Fantasy XIV makes me just want to buy a subscription, put up the game and play it again. Like Heaven's Ward have a tank, range DPS, and healer. Stormblood have a melee DPS, mage DPS. Shadowbringers have a range DPS, a tank, and Endwalker has a healer and melee DPS. Dawntroll have melee and mage. Hey, so I just want to say, it's not unusual for games that bring out multiple content patches to have some kind of routine, you know? Where they bring out certain content types, or in this case classes, in an circulation. I think that would be the right way to say it. Oh yeah, I was also talking about a game with multiple, where your choices actually matter. Like, the choice you take shapes the game. Like, think about that. A game like that will be very difficult to make for anyone. Because every choice needs to lead into something that where another choice is made needs to lead into something else, and it's just something that's very difficult to make because every choice will branch out, more branches. Wait, are we? Where the hell is it sending me? Well, okay, let's just go follow wherever it takes me. I think it's gonna take me for a swim. But yeah, like, every choice branches out into different choices and so on. Like, it'll probably happen that some choices will overlap. Like, some outcomes will overlap with another path of choices. Like, that wouldn't probably be, like, unheard of. So, yeah. Also another type of game that I would love to play, which would probably more fit in the MMO category, is a game where the world changes depending on what happens in that world. Like, the world is kind of alive. I think Ash of Creation is kind of driving towards something like that with their hexagon system, where the more activity there is in one hex, the more that hex will develop, the more quests that will be available, the more content that will be available in that hex. Like, that's the system they're gonna drive towards. I really hope Ash of Creation will succeed, because it sounds like an amazing MMO where there's always something to do. Also, I should probably change out the party before I get into combat. But also, a game like that has a massive, and I mean a massive drawback. Especially in MMO scene. The drawback is as follows. If activity drop, like if the activity in a zone drops, so will the content in that zone. If there's not enough content around in that zone, people will not go to that zone anymore. The zone will die, the content will become less and less, you'll get less and less content in that zone, lower and lower level content, and it will just spiral out of control that way. However, what also could happen is that there's a lot of content happening in one zone. Everyone goes to that zone, all the other zones gets neglected, which means that none of the other zones progress in any way, shape or form. So that none of the other zones will go up in level, so that people don't just have to make that massive jump. They can just gradually go up. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Oh shit. That is powerful enemies. Please don't let there be anyone here. I just want to get that marble. Oh, really? Star Shower? Like, there are so many things that can be done in games, but it can also be really daunting to even attempt it. No, don't let her escape! Don't let the racer... Wait, whoa, Patrick, calm down, calm down. Don't let the other racer hater escape!
Me.
Oh, so you brought me the marine marble. You people travel together, yes? Despite being of different races? Frankly, I cannot understand it. Very well, I'll grace you with a small amount of my time. I'll tell you why I can't stand the other race of Bionis. Can't races. It all started when something quite trivial, to be honest. That half-wit Vidian broke my headwing decoration. And that night, as I slept, I heard a voice in my dreams. The Bionis itself spoke to me. It said only those of pure high Entia blood are worthy. The Bionis deemed to create us, the high Entia first. Those savage hums are quite simply a joke. No offense. Oh, you totally meant offense there, little missy. As I'm sure you're aware, Vidian's blood is tainted by those savages. She got jealous of my beautiful headwing decoration. Clearly, she must have stolen them to smash them out of spite. I can't expect anything more considering her heritage. But it doesn't really matter. This marine marble is even nicer than my old decoration. I suppose I could forgive Vidian. That's why you're talking to me in the first place after all, right? Ryan is getting his shield buster ready to send her to space. Nah. Ryan's too much of a softie to do something like that. He's too much of a softie.
Well?
Then he misunderstands Ricky there. Okay, maybe, you know, he won't miss. He'll go for Ricky on purpose. The Bionis told her that? I can't believe it. Now that you mention it, I do recall her having a bad dream one night. I had the feeling that was the very day she changed. How very frightening. Anyways, at least I've got to the bottom of this now. Hope I was some help. Right, I'll talk to Lasunia. She cannot be allowed to think like that in this day and age. I just hope she listens to me. An open space program is insane. Anyways, that's this done. Okay. Oh, this one. Let me actually check. Let's see. How do they feel? Is a timed quest. Can be received from Scar, the main entrance. Ryan needs to be active. Okay. Is this a split? Oh no, wait. How do... Okay, the next one is split. I need to look at something here. Okay. I think I know which one I should go for here. But first, when you think about it, Nopon would be the first race to reach the moon. Yep, it's gonna be a situation of kick the baby. Don't kick the motherfucking baby. If you don't know what I'm on about, South Park. Although, it's actually kind of funny. Like, South Park was one of the series my parents would not allow me to watch. Which back then, I hated. Like, everyone was watching it, everyone was talking about it, but then here we were like, yeah, my mom and dad won't allow me to watch it.
Are you that?
So yeah. Alright, 2 got sent to the moon in Xenoblade 2. What on my honors have I done? I know they will never forgive me for this. Wait, who reacts here? Ryan. Fuck! Hey, would you be willing to listen to me? You know what, I'll just look this one up. I'm not gonna redo that. Thank you kindly. You see, something strange is happening to me recently. Whenever I see those 2 friends of mine, my chest begins to ache. I think I must have fallen for the both of them. Fallen for 2 people at once. Whatever is the matter with me? You know... Oh. Well, even if I like them, I have no idea what they think of me. So, could you help me? Alright, Ryan reacts on this with the following. As a bloke, I think I know where you're coming from. When you get on with someone too well, things start changing. Scarlet reacts with the following. The same thing happened to you? But unlike me, you look like you can decide your own fate. I wish I could be like you. I just try to be honest. But sometimes you just can't manage by yourself. So rely on us. We'll do all we can to try and help you. That's basically the interaction between Ryan and Scarlet. It's not Ryan time. Nope. Anyway, Scarlet likes 2 girls called Rosiel and Ricot. He wants you to find out how they feel about him. Would you really try to help me? Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Alright, they're over here. You know, falling in love with multiple people at once isn't even that weird. In my eyes. Like, I've had it happen to me, but the thing is, you do need to make a choice who you pursue. Because you know what they say, those who chases 2 hares gets neither. Or he who chases 2 hares gets neither. Also, next update for Grand Blue Relink is tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Not that I'll be playing it, but... Never go down the harem path. Not in real life, you shouldn't know. Although there are people who wouldn't mind some company, you know. Alright, Ricot.
How's things?
You want to know what I think of Scarlet? Some people say bad things about him, but they got him all wrong. He's really a good man. He's actually been manipulated by quite a few women in the past. So I hope he realizes how we feel for him soon.
Hey.
What do I think about Scarlet? Why do I have to tell you that? Scarlet asked you to find out? Why didn't he come and ask me himself? At any rate, I certainly don't dislike him. In fact, no. This is something I ought to tell him myself in person. Persona teaches you that when you play Reddit or Righteous, a Zentapad, there's nothing with a harem, or nothing wrong. Yeah, Persona does kind of drive that message home, like, you go with multiple girls, ooh, once they find out, oh boy, you're in trouble, Bobby. Yeah, going to harem pad in Persona. Oh boy. Persona 4, Chie will kick your nuts in. Persona 5, Makoto will make sure you never stand again. However, in Persona 5 you can also go the illegal route. Or the, not necessarily the bad route, like in a bad ending, but the bad romance route kinda. Where you go with the teacher. Like it's just wrong.
Are you that?
Well, it sounds as though they do not dislike me at least. That alone is a tremendous relief for me to hear. I'm glad I asked for your help. If I had just worried about it on my own, it would not have ended well. I owe you my gratitude. Thank you. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. Alright! You found out how they feel for him. They both seem to not dislike him. We get spike defense. Well, we get a defense about our drinks being spiked, so that's something. Alright, how do I feel as Charla? Okay, party. Shulk, this is not for you.
Are you that?
Ah, it's you again. Take a guess at what happened after you helped me out. Well, tell us, we can't guess that. I tell you what happened. Both of the girls approached me. And they both confessed that they have affection for me as well. So now I have to decide between them. It's a conundrum. How can they expect me to make a decision just like that? At the same time. I can understand how your friends must feel. I can see how it must be easier to pretend nothing is wrong. But then you can't stay away forever. That would solve nothing. You're right, of course. But even though it's all my fault, I still can't seem to decide. It's not that they're angry at you. In fact, they're trying their best to keep your friendship alive. The question is, how will you respond to that? Even I can see that things cannot go on like this. In fact, I'm the one most terrified of ruining what we already have. So once again, could I please ask for your help? Alright, Scarlet still likes both girls, but he's not sure which one he likes the best. Ask both of the girls what their favorite memory of him is. I'm sorry to say this, but I know that this is a problem I should have dealt with myself. But just this once, I truly need your help. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Okay. So there are two paths you can go down. Together Forever is one of them. And the other one is I Love You No Matter What. Those are the two paths you can go down into with this one. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I didn't... So, both choice will change. Oh, talk to Rosie or Ricard. Okay, I need to make the choice here. So, one of the two will have a better ending for the affinity chart. Neither paths are wrong. You can choose whichever one you want to go with. You can choose to just go with one of the two. So, let's not close that. So there are two paths. So I can talk... I can go with I Love You No Matter What. So take Scarlet to Ricard. Or Together Forever, which is talk to Rosil. Let me actually wind back the clock. So for now I'm on how do they feel. So I need to talk to both. Oh no, wait. Yeah, this is how do they feel, right? No, this one with Ryan. I need to have how do I feel. Okay, so there are 2 routes here. Route A, talk to Rosiel if Rickard was chosen first. And B route, talk to Rickard if Rosiel was chosen first. So I want to go to Together Forever. Yeah. So if I want to go Together Forever, I need to do the B route. So I need to talk to Rosiel first. This is Rickard. So I need to talk to Rosiel first.
Hey.
This time my favorite memory he wants to know about? Well, it's probably the promise we made when we were young. It wasn't between me and him, but it's just my most precious memory. For the 3 of us to be friends forever. Oh, now look what you've done. I'm getting all embarrassed. At any rate, I doubt he'll even remember that promise anymore.
How's things?
You'd like to know my favorite memory with Scarlet? Probably the time Rosiel introduced me to him. After all, to have memories, I have to have met him in the first place. But what does this have to do with anything? I know that Scarlet must have asked you to do it, but... well, I suppose there's not much point asking now. Nope. There isn't. A friend zone and a no friend zone? Yeah. You know, I actually wonder what I'll do if a girl comes up to me and asks me out. Well, I never really saw that girl in a romantic way or anything. I wonder what I'll do. Like, wait, where's it sending me? It's sending me all the way. Oh. Okay, I can just keep on running like this. I really do wonder what I'll do. Because generally if you don't like someone, you don't want to go with them, you know? You just leave them be. But,
Are you that?
I see. Then my answer is decided. Rosiel thinks the same way I do, so my heart lies with her. Got the right one. To tell the truth, I think I may have known all along. I've always cared for Rosiel more than for Rickard. But I told you before, I was afraid of ruining our friendship. I think that must be why I was running away for my feelings. Their cowardice may have ended up causing pain for them both. I never want to make them go through anything like that again. I don't want to make them sad. Thanks to you, I have been able to fully realize how I feel. I cannot be grateful enough for what you've done for me. This is a token of my gratitude. Please, take it. Alright, strength down 2 or 3 and physical defense down 3. Hey, having heard what Rosiel had to say, Scarlet decided to tell Rosiel how he feels. Alright, this is the one I want then. How do I feel? So Ryan reacts on this. Or... yeah, Ryan reacts on this one. Hi, Charla.
Are you that?
Gotta keep Dumben into chaperone, you know? What should I do? Suddenly, I have no idea what I ought to say. This is a real problem. Ah, it's you again. Listen, I'm thinking of giving a letter to Rosil. But now I come to write it, I have no idea what to say. It's getting me down. I just don't know what I should write at this stage. I've been thinking about it ever since I realized how I felt, but... So just write how you feel right now. Don't try to sugarcoat it. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. You could be right there. I wasn't going to go over the top, but maybe I'm overthinking this. I'll just write how I feel, yes. That's the spirit. She'll definitely appreciate it. Well, I know I would. Oh, Ryan, are you making moves on this man? I suppose I will write my honest feelings. Yes, I've decided. I will tell Rosil exactly how I feel for her. Finished. Right. May I ask you to deliver this to Rosil, please? Really? Scarlet decided to answer Rosil's declaration, but Ricard is always near, so he can't do it himself. He wants you to deliver a letter for him instead. You get physical protection 4. Oh, wow. I think this is the final request I will ask of you. Only got this far thanks to you. So I'm counting on you to do this. Rest assured that your issue will be attended with post haste. Okay, this is the letter. Thank you for doing this. Like, this whole situation is kind of weird. Like, he likes both the girls, which I can get. Sometimes you have those moments where you like two girls which are really good friends with each other. You just like them both. You're attracted to both of them, but you can only really choose one. Because choosing two girls at once is never a good idea. Then he asks us to figure out what they think of him. Which, okay, yeah, I can kind of get you're scared of rejection. You don't want to go up to them and saying, hey, what do you actually think about me? Because I kind of like you. You know? You can't do that. Damn it. I wasn't in time with muting. So yeah, I kind of like, you're scared of rejection, so you don't want to go to them personally and get rejected. So you generally ask someone like, hey, what do you know what they think of me? Which also sometimes is a bad idea if you ask the wrong person. Because, you know, they could just be blabbing their mouth saying, hey, X person likes Y person. And then the whole neighborhood knows. Trust me, I've had experience. Not a good thing.
Hey.
Now you got a letter from Scarlet? Whatever could be inside? What the... Did Scarlet tell you that what he's written in here? He didn't tell you. And you haven't read it? Well, I'm glad about this. Of course I am. It's just... I know I told him to choose between us. But I didn't mean for this to happen. But no, I shouldn't say that. Scarlet made his decision. I have to respect his feelings. But what am I supposed to say, Ricard? She was so serious about this as well. He couldn't decide. I was going to ask him to choose Ricard. But no. I just have to go and find Scarlet and tell... and we can tell Ricard together. I know we'll stay friends, the three of us, always. Yeah, that's also one of those things where... A heart peach. Well, that's... something. That's kind of an interesting collectopedia item to get right now, a heart peach. Well, anyways, the fruit of Alcamoth gives us Blaze plus 3. The flowers of Alcamoth will give us Muscle Up 3. And the strange things of Alcamoth will give us Paralysis Resist 3. And then the whole of Alcamoth will give us the following item, the Gust Shot. Which I'm not really gonna use. I feel like this situation could turn into a very ugly situation. Because you get that moment where one of the friends in the friend group, like one of the two girls, might get jealous or will get third wheeled. That is something that can always happen. Like, one of the friends get third wheeled. Just because, you know. Alright, here we are.
Are you that?
I had no idea that Rosiel was so worried about this. And I call myself her friend. I truly am the worst of the worst. I have brought sadness upon both of them. Still, there's at least one good thing that came out of all of this. I feel sure now that Rosiel will not ignore Record or hurt her feelings. With any luck, they will still be able to remain good friends. Despite all that has happened, I hope we all can remain friends. I know it's a selfish thing to say, but I still wish for it. Still, you people are the real heroes in this piece. Don't know what I would have done without all of your help. So please, take this. A token of gratitude from the three of us. I cannot say what will happen now, but I know that I will be happy as long as we all can be together. I will try my hardest to make that happen. We all will. Yeah, that's a happy ending, but Rosiel has some misgivings, but she has accepted him, and they are now dating. And that was the final quest there. Like, they are like the one for each other, and they're still best friends, and they're still close to each other, so that's good. It's not so good right now, but oh well. We're almost done. I don't know what it is, but my stomach has a weird feeling. You know what? I'm gonna call it here. My stomach is actually turning. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna call it here, guys, because my stomach is kind of turning here. So, I'll be back tomorrow, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. I wish this wasn't gonna happen, but it is happening. But yeah. So, I'll be back maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure about the weekends, because my dad asked me to keep my weekend open, because I'm gonna have to help him with some stuff. So, there's that. But yeah. Anyways, with this I'll sign on. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, do press that follow button on Twitch, of course, and the like button on YouTube. It helps out a lot. Like, that one singular like that you will add does more than you think one extra like will do. But yeah, with this I'll sign on. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a nice day.